Is this on? Is this on? Okay. See if I can do this. I never tried to do something like this before. And I know a lot of people have already done this and they've showed it in like forums and videos and stuff too, but I'm just gonna do my own so you guys can see focused how I do the enders. So for me, it works in either one of these. This one or the 540. It doesn't matter which one you use. So I got lucky because these actually fit in there. And the ones from the supply company, they're too wide, but it's just an injector blade. See, it's almost like, okay, let's focus. It's kind of got that rounded thing to it, or squarish. Come on, camera. There we go, a little over. I got these, I actually got these, not these ones. There was one similar, it was like a white package. I got it with another razor, and that's what I used it for. And I thought, when I got the enders, I'm like, well, maybe try these. The supply one is too wide. So, let me show you guys how I did. Here's a regular enders. Just a regular enders. You can see how the edge is still on there. So what I did, and this is very hard metal too, I tried using the sandpaper. I didn't want to get bust out the angle grinder or the bench grinder. So what I did is, you can see I took that bevel right off. But what I did was, I actually used water and the concrete outside. I tried to make it as flat as I could, and I just went back and forth on the concrete to where I got almost all that edge off of there. So you guys can see the two side by side. To where, yeah, the edge is almost totally gone on there. See it together. So where that's what it would look like normal, but I just took that edge right off, that bevel. To where, if you guys see that, see? I took that off. That way, this would become your edge. And that would be your new edge to shave with. So the way I do it is, and these do work, you gotta do any modifications with the Schick Proline B20s. I haven't got those because I've found they're pretty expensive on the internet. But these work for me, and these actually worked in this razor, and I got lucky. So what I do is I take my enders, just like this, and you can see there's this like Y. I don't know, looks like a Y, I guess you could say. I try to make this edge almost line up with that. I don't make it totally line up with that, but almost line up with it. So it would be like, if you guys can see, like that. I don't do it to that. I don't do it like that because too much too much exposure. I try to do it very close to the line like that. And let me flip this around so you guys can see what it would look like. Come on. All right. So that way you have at least that much exposure to where it's not too far, it's not too less. It's just, you can also do it with your eye as well. Like if you just get in there, focused, and you just do it with your eye, focus. But I've got it to where pretty much to about right there is where it's good. This is when you take your modified Ender's blade and you just carefully sandwich it in there. Sometimes it takes a couple tries, sometimes it pushes it forward. But yeah, and if it does push it forward a little bit, what you gotta do is just push that back a little bit. See, push that back a little bit. And that, and then you get it to where you guys can see, just like that. And that's how I do, when I shave with this, that's how I do it. Not very hard, pretty simple to do. Just sanding this thing's like really was difficult because I tried using a file. Filing, this is pretty hard metal. So yeah, I just, like I said, I took concrete outside and I just put it basically like this, you know, like this on the concrete. I put water so it wouldn't overheat. Come on. And yeah, that's how it turned out. So yeah, that's a short video on how to do that. That's how I do my, see, you're doing the black one. Put it in there. Get about right about right there. Sandwich it in. That doesn't really matter. Sandwich it in. Oh, see, I moved it. There. I like to do it kind of fast. I don't want to do it really slow because then you're pushing the blade, but yeah, see, almost perfect. Get that much exposure. If you want less exposure, like I do, just be careful, push it back. And yeah. So this is how I do my Ender blade. This is how I use my Ender's razors. So yeah, if that's hopefully that's a cool tip for you guys. If you guys needed that or you've never seen that done before and you want to do that with your own, then yeah, it's pretty simple. I mean, really, really simple to do. Like I said, I think the those Schick Proline B20s fit in there perfect. And then these, if you can find these on eBay, these fit just perfect too. I didn't have to do no modifying to them. I forgot how much I paid for these. I didn't pay $1.29. I didn't pay like 20 bucks for them, but yeah. And there's only 7, so. But yeah, guys, that's it. That's very, very simple. And that's how I do mine when I shave with it. So I hope this was helpful to you guys, and yeah. See you ladies and gents soon.